I think we saw a lot of progress in our non-conference. Now he's got to carry over to the conference season. But one of the progresses, I didn't think we had a very good passing team about a month ago. And now we put up 50-some assists in the last 2 games. We're starting to sort of feel it enough. We know we had 3 guys that could really pass, 4 guys that could really pass it, and we lost Spike. That was a big concern, but now Duncan's getting some of that done. Obviously, Zach's getting it done, but everybody was in the assist picture today. And Karras and Derek are really, it was that backcourt we were working on last year is really showing itself right now. So excited to be through the non-conference. I do not like these, as much as you look at a 30-point game today, these are tough days trying to keep your guys focused, get ready for this game, get going. I want to get on with the Big Ten and play. And it's going to be very challenging, and we're going to be as ready as we can be.
Start off with Kelly.
Zach had a season-high 16 points, and it seemed that he had his shot back a little bit.
Well, he's been shooting basically the same way. He just hasn't been making them. And I looked at his stats. I can remember Tim Hardaway, Stu Douglas, Zach Novak. For some reason, 1 for 17 comes out of my mind. It just wasn't at the start of the year or near the start of the year. It was somewhere during the middle of the Big Ten season. And you just got to work through it. And you get the yips a little bit, and it just isn't the same. And then volume breeds confidence, builds confidence. He's been shooting volumes. He went in on his own the other day, took 600 threes and made 400 with the gun, with the thing that rebounds for it. 400 and 600. I think that volume built a lot of confidence.
What day was it?
2 days ago. It was Monday. He went in on his own and just really worked at it.
Jacob?
The other day you were talking about how one of the things you focus on a lot is your opposing field goal percentage, like you really want to keep it under 40%. Bryant shot 59% in the first half, and it kind of went down after that. Is that kind of something you point to as you move?
Well, the number one there, he had 26 on Duke too. He is a great shooter off the dribble. We tried to get into him. That was a lot of that high percentage that they end up getting. But we were concerned at halftime. If we don't shoot the ball the way we do, right, and we got good looks, obviously, we don't shoot the ball we do, that's a close game. But they did some more action. They really passed the ball like hockey assists. They made a pass to lead to a pass, got us posted up a couple of times. We missed some things. No, but I'm not happy with the defense today, not giving up that percentage. But to say that you look at their numbers now, they were on a 100-point game after those first few minutes. They only missed 3 shots. They're on a 100-point game, and all of a sudden they were on a 60-point game. So that was how we got better as the game went on. We didn't get better guard number 1, and like I said, sometimes you just can't stop that.
Just with Zach, how have you talk about going through that slump and all that stuff, but how have you seen him handle it mentally, maybe opposed to when he was a freshman and would put together a couple of games with some misses? What's the difference?
It's been much better, but there was a couple the other day when he was missing foul shots all of a sudden. And we just had to step back, all right, start over again, we'll stay here and shoot this basket until we start. And then all of a sudden he made a couple in practice and, the sky wasn't falling anymore. So, but that has been like one of the few times he just didn't say, I got this, if the ball feels good coming off my hand, it's going to go in.
Do you have any, with these 4 games being what they were, what's the difference in your feeling coming out of SMU versus now going into Big Ten play after these 4 games?
Well, the feeling is I know a little bit more who we are. I think I said that yesterday, that, watching if Aubrey can embrace this 6-man role. He did a great job again today. If Mohammed can come in and give us good quality minutes there as both a defender, and that's another guy that you can see the growth in his shot. That he was 30-something, 20-something last year. Now all of a sudden, he hit 3 today. He hit 2 or 3, and so that's a good growth. Now with the big man situation is working itself out, but we got enough guys there to make up a difference. Pretty soon we got to decide with DJ. Is DJ or Cam that's going to come off the bench when Zach needs a rest, and we got to decide that.
Dave?
Cam set the school record for 3-pointers in a game with that one at the buzzer. Does he get a pass now for shooting at the buzzer like that because he set a record?
No, I didn't want him to shoot it. I don't think that was a funny sequence because I think that's a team turnover, isn't it? If you don't, yeah. But none of them wanted the turnover on their record, so they kept giving it to different people so they wouldn't get the turnover. He didn't get the message that I didn't want to shoot. Just take the turnover. We're not rubbing it in. And and then he shot it. And we rubbed it, but Tim was watching me tell him no. And, but they were all, I thought it was funny, they were trying to avoid the turnover.